All right. Young Thug, Barter 6. Finally. This one's been asked for a long time. Long time. Long time. Glad to be here. William, I just got done reading your whole write-up. So, everyone's aware there's Discord. If you join Patreon, Discord. Also, Patreon, no advertisements. You can watch these videos with no fucking commercials interrupting you. I post MP3 formats as well, so if you just want to listen to it while you're at work or something, you can. Anyway, William is one of the elite music nerds in the Discord server, right? So for those of you who have no idea, this guy wrote up this whole thing about the album. Well, not actually, it wasn't really too much about the album. It was more Young Thug himself, and multiple paragraphs, animated GIFs that go with the scenario he's describing. It's just like, holy shit, dude. Holy shit. Very impressive, William. Very impressive. You're hired, I don't know what for, but you're hired, dude. Walk into this. People say this is one of the best trap albums ever. And then vocally, apparently Young Thug does a lot of things that I like in terms of what people do with their voice. So I don't really know what to expect outside of those two general ideas. There are 3 music videos that I will react to that will be Patreon only. That way I don't have to deal with trying to blur the video and shit. YouTube blocks all that stuff. Although YouTube's been changing as well. They always change their rules, man. And it's hard to keep up sometimes. And also, I'm kind of like coffee, sneezy, eyes are red. The air quality right now where I'm at is awful. Awful. So I live in the San Joaquin Valley in Central California. For those of you who don't know, big valley that goes through the middle of the state. And lots of farming, lots of industry, lots of everything. Gets hot in the summer. But because it's a big old valley, all the air just hangs. And right now it's so bad. So bad. So you might see me like mute the mic and blow my nose and all this other stuff. I'm always terrified, and if I do that, I will forget to unmute the mic and then ruin the rest of the video. Anyway, there you go. I don't really have much to say, surprisingly, this morning. I'm kind of ready to just sit down and listen. People talk about this album so much. It gets so much praise. I guess Young Thug was like a sex symbol at the time when this was all going out. He's in prison right now on RICO charges. Like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. The lives some of these people live, wild. It's just wild, man. I can't even imagine the lifestyle, let alone trying to live it. Okay. Yeah, I don't have much to say. So let's jump in. Let's get into it. 13 songs, about 52 minutes. So nice, kind of clean, concise ride. Excited to hear what this guy does with his voice. I've been told not to focus too much on the lyrics, which is fine. More of a vocal performance, but apparently he's got some good lyrics too. First track is called "Constantly Hating." It's got Young Thug, or well, obviously, right? Because this is his album. So yeah, I'm gonna assume Young Thug is on every song. It's featuring Birdman, produced by Wheezy. Let's drop in. I think. God, sorry. I think this is the first time I've ever heard Young Thug, I think. I'm not positive, but I think so. Track 1, Constantly Hating. Here we go.
Pull that shit up, fool. This house.
Pour that shit up.
Must.
Speaking of...
Damn, so you ain't gonna put... Oh, you gonna make nigga beg you for... Okay, boo. Easy.
Weezy beats. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hopped in a motherfucking coupe. Pulled up on the Birdman. I'm a beast, I'm a mobster. You got 50 whole bed, you'll be my sponsor. Them snakes on the plane, me and Kanye Conda. Yeah. I might piece him up and let my partner smoke him.
Yeah.
Cheese him up, I piece of him, I roll him. I'm a gangster, I don't damn baby, I poke. Right now, I'm surrounded by some gangsters from Annoy. I heard I put it in a spot, yes sir, she told me. My nigga mugging these niggas, why it's so low?
Neat, man.
Niggas not friendly, like no way. But we not friendly either, you know what? Yeah, thumbs up.
Wow.
Wow. My bitch a tall blooded horse, nigga Bronco. But really, what is it to do with a whole world?
Wow.
On you. Pussy nigga, hold they nuts, master.
I love how the production almost just stops. Almost. And the reason why I'm getting so excited about that is I'm a huge Aphex Twin fan. Love Aphex Twin. And there are some songs that are just brilliant by him. And sometimes he has this ability to create music with space. You know, and it's kind of weird how some songs, when they just open up and there's all this space in between the notes, but it still is like its own form of music. This feels like that. This is fucking cool. And then his voice is fantastic already. I mean, I'm a minute and a half in. I'm just loving the shit out of what he's doing with his voice. I'm not even paying attention to what he's saying. It's great. Already, he's captured me with his voice.
Meanwhile, the fucking federal baiting on you. Little nigga, I keep some AKs on my flights, little nigga.
On my flights.
Birdman, will it be? Smoke some stunner blunts, now my eyes Chinese. 100K on private flights overseas. Chopper City, nigga, free BG. Bentley with the doors all around, not a Jeep. Rich nigga shit, smoke 2 pounds in a week. Can't find a bitch that don't know we them streets. Bitches know that I am Birdman, that's OG. But really, what is it to do with a whole world constantly hating on you? Pussy nigga, hold they nuts masturbating on you. Meanwhile, the fucking federal baiting on you. Nigga, tell me what you do. I might dap you like good trap, baby. Big B living, baby. Them boys on
I love this like blend of singing and rapping.
And I don't break promises with my D's. My dog. I want M's and G's, Mr. Mickey D's. She know I am a beast, I am so obese. In Miami, that's what they don't got good weed. You understand me? Just living a life, boy. Hey, thug, just $1 for a one, nigga. We can blow a meal, boy. Rich gang, YSL.
I'm realizing I didn't WD-40 my chair like I said I was gonna last week. Oh, well. This is amazing. You know, when it comes to trap, I enjoy some trap. It's as weird as it probably sounds. I don't really understand the clear, defined line that puts you into the trap territory and stuff. And there's been some cool trap albums I've listened to, but this is fucking great. And I just now looked at the plays. This it looks like, you know, track 2's got way more listens. I guess, well, no, this is pretty good. 20 million. Okay. If this is what the album's going to be, I'm going to love this the whole way. Like that was, it was really neat because I think this is the first time I've heard Young Thug, and right away just swept up by his voice, his vocal performance, what he's doing, just kind of moving. Like he just feels so fluid and free. Like it just, honestly, great to listen to. So much that I wasn't paying attention to the lyrics. And then once I kind of like came down off that little high of really enjoying what he was doing, and then I was starting to pay attention to the lyrics. He's got some funny lines too, man. He's got some funny lines. I'm a crack addict. Thought about let them get a cut, then I went and snagged at it. I stick to the ground like a motherfucking rug. I'm a big dog, you a pup. Better clean your drawers before you think you're a thug. I don't even know. Who knows, right? And then what was he talking about? Miami, I swear they don't got good weed. I don't know, man. That was neat. That was really neat. Oh, yeah. I wanted to talk about the chorus. I knew there was someone. What is it to do when the whole world constantly hating on you? Pussy people holding their nuts, masturbating on you. Meanwhile, the fucking federal baiting on you. What to do? Would you stand up or would you turn a pussy? I got 100 things to do. I can't stop rapping or I can't stop stacking fucking figures, man. And the reason why that stuck to me a little bit was because what I was talking about initially, right at the beginning, trying to imagine these lives, let alone live it. And yeah, what would you do? He's saying when the whole world's constantly hating on you, but like, because the first thing I think of is if you become successful in whatever, I would use that to immediately get out of the lifestyle, you know, drugs and all that shit, right? But like, if that's all you know, and that's where all your friends are, I mean, you can't just like bail essentially on your own existence, kind of, right? So it's kind of weird. I always think of Tupac when he talked about how once he became rich, he had nowhere to live. Because he couldn't stay in the hood, because obviously all the people trying to fucking, you know, get his money. But then he couldn't go to the rich, nice neighborhoods either because they didn't want him there. Like, that's fucking weird, man. That's wild. Anyway, well, constantly hating it's a hard. Let's keep going. I'm very excited. If this is what I'm going to be listening to for the next hour. How come you guys didn't recommend this a year ago? Oh, I love saying shit like that. Just kind of turn that knife, you know? Turn the knife. Track 2's called With That. It's featuring Lil Duke, produced by London on the track. Track 2, drop it in. I really enjoyed the elegance of the production on track 1 also.
We got London on the track. 100 been dropped on the head of any nigga wanted, man. Pop me as any, I'm fast, I'm so fast, I'm so faster than Sunny, man. True to man, true to man, true to my nigga, true religion, Buddha, man. My money stay tall as ludicrous, I throw and I swear I'ma shoot with it. I just give up now, girl, what I'ma do with that? Pull up on the curb, then you hop out and be through with that. I'm so fresh like this detergent, if you not fresh, you so through with that. If you are a nerd, everything you not cool with it. Yes, you not cool, no, you not boo. I don't get no damn, I'm not calling you boo. My bitch, she a Jew. You can't prove a point, but you know you so doomed.
Trying to detach from the lyrics again and just listen. Love the production. Hell of a skirt right there. Hell of a skirt.
Pull up, hop out on the block, they tucking their tail like a Hooter clan. I'm dressed in all black, I'm always on the road just like a Uber man. I just took the 100 pounds I made her. 100 been dropped on the head of any nigga wanted, man.
I'm gonna let it finish. There's a minute left.
True to man, true to man, true to my nigga, true religion, Buddha, man. My money stay tall as ludicrous, I throw and I swear I'ma shoot with it.
That gets a heart for sure. What a quick little jam. That was a great jam. Great jam. You know, I'll talk as it fades out. So something when I first made this channel, one of the things I wanted to do was not pander, right? I feel like with reaction content, there's incentive to pander, to pretend like you like it and really try and get into it, you know? And I've seen channels I watch and I go, no, I think you're just trying to tell me what I want to hear because it's in your best interest to love what you're reacting to because the people watching obviously love it too. I love this. I fucking love this. And about midway through the song, it was like really hitting me like, this is fucking great. But I was trying to pin down, well, but why? Like, why? You know, what is the subtle difference that's happening here that hasn't happened in other albums that are maybe similar to this or other trap songs and stuff? And I think a lot of it so far, we're only 2 tracks in. I think a lot of it is, I'm going to use the same word, the elegance of the production. Just nice and clean and light. Really, honestly, just great to listen to. Like, I could almost listen to the production by itself. It's almost into an ambient type of space. And I like ambient. And I like to listen to shit like that when, you know, if I'm playing a game or something, you know, just chilling. Which brings me to another point of it's super chill. It's super chill. And, you know, he's saying all this stuff. Great. I'm not even going to talk about the lyrics on this one, I don't think, at all. But the vocal performance, first of all, on top of the production, sounds great. Fantastic. But what's also very impressive to me is that he is performing this way on top of production where, like, if you took the vocals off and I listened to just the production, I'd be like, well, how would you rap over this? Like, what would you do? And here's all this sound coming from his voice and it layers on top of it so well. This is fucking amazing. No wonder people talk about this being one of the best trap albums of all time. This is fucking amazing. Let's go on to track 3. I don't want to hype myself up too much. Track 3 is called Can't Tell. It's featuring T.I., who created an album called Trap Music, I think, right? I haven't listened to that one. No. I think I did. I think I actually did. I think like a year or two ago, somebody talked about T.I. and they said, yeah, it was like the first one. I guess trap music itself isn't that great. Probably don't need to do a reaction to it. And I think I actually tried putting it on. I put on like I listened to it like 4 or 5 tracks in or whatever, but I don't remember any of it. Anyway, featuring T.I., Boozy Badass, produced by London on the track. Can't Tell, dropping into track 3. I'm not gonna talk about the lyrics at all. Like, I'm really enjoying just the audio experience that's happening with this album so far. Let's see. Maybe I'll catch some lyrics on this one. Oh, can't play the current song. Of course not. Why would you? Spotify's been fucking up lately. Like, weird. I'll click on something.
I can see that
this track 4, and it'll be gray. And I'll have to like pick a different album and play a song, and then go back to the other album and then hit play, and then it works. Spotify's been fucking up lately. All right, track 3, Can't Tell. There we go. Yo, too, with the production, this is not an insult. To me, this is praise. It kind of reminds me of like video game soundtracks, and I love video game soundtracks.
Yeah. Niggas say they fuck with you, I can't tell. $500,000 Chevelle. I got bricks, birds for retail. I got 100,000 worth belt. These bitches and these niggas know they can't play around here. I call the spot elementary cause I keep a kill around here. All my aces if you
nice
play
little drop in right there.
Baby. I might shoot you in your head and there is no more thinking.
I like those ad-libs in the back.
Put that inside my drink, they call it Melodic.
Pull up, roll up, pull up. I'll sit in a soda. Push up on your bitches, shout it. I didn't even know.
I don't even know where I'm at. Oh, we're in the verse already.
One I ever seen. ATL call a double S, cause we stay spin shell out of long magazine. It be ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Got your bitch riding everything but the boss. She let me put it there with but. I always tell the bitch don't talk so much. She said, who I'm hiding from? What the fuck? For what?
They say they fuck with you, I can't tell. $500,000.
Good verse. That was an entertaining verse.
I got bricks, birds for retail. I got 100,000 worth belt. These bitches and these niggas know they can't play around here. I call the spot elementary cause I keep a kill around here.
I like this part.
All my aces if you play they
kinda
make
goes lighter.
you ready, baby.
And this ad-libs is fucking cool right here.
There is no more thinking. Pussy boy, I leave you dead and call it dedication. Put that inside my drink, they call it Melodic. Man, I'm leaning so bad, I can't do a push-up for Melodic. Yeah.
That's just funny.
You gon' wish you woulda, coulda. Yeah. Sit down and get rich
Trippy,
like
man.
a booker.
That's cool.
Might drop the top up off it. If I'm
Again.
into that.
That little bit right there, it was great. Sorry. God damn. Sorry. I'm saying sorry because imagine people, wearing headphones and they're trying to like focus and enjoy themselves, and I'm just here clearing my throat. Anyway, so much space right there in the production, and he's just got this fun little fucking flow that's changing up and moving, and it's just fun to listen to. Fun to listen to, man.
Pockets on swole, no book. Glasses on, she don't know how I look. Since I'm on, how the fuck do I look? I'm on. You ain't got no million, you can't tell me how I look. I'm a big old blood over here. I'm sure. I can't tell. $500,000 Chevelle. I got bricks.
I want to see the $500,000 Chevelle. That's gonna be an incredible car.
These bitches and these niggas know they can't play around here. I call the spot elementary cause I keep a kill around here. All my aces if you play they make you grady, baby. I might shoot you in your head and there is no more thinking. Pussy boy, I leave you dead and call it dedication.
I like that little exaggeration on his voice there.
Let me turn up now, 4 shows a week, 100,000 a piece, we getting bread now. Mama don't worry about nothing. You can kick up your legs now.
Yeah, I like that.
Got hitters on
I like
top
that.
of hitters. Got hitters on top of hitters. Rest in peace to my nigga Lil Bleed. I miss you, nigga. Just trying to live and have a little fun, nigga. I Call the spot elementary, cause I keep a kill around here. All my aces if you play.
Yeah, this is so, it's just so easy to listen to. Man, this is fucking great. Track 3 gets a heart. Track 3 gets a heart.
Boy, I leave you dead and call it dedication. I put that inside my drink, they call it medication.
So I thought of something else that explains why I enjoy this so much. I have albums. Every now and then you come across an album where it's like we all have friends, family members who don't listen to the music we listen to, right? Like metal, especially like my wife. My wife, she listens to a pretty wide range of music. Not as much as I do, but pretty good. Pretty good. But she's not a huge fan of like the loud shit because it like stresses her out basically. And I love it. So there's a lot of times where it's like, man, I want to put on something loud, but I don't want to, she's home. She's trying to, just rest in her home. I'll allow it. She's right. But sometimes it's like, man, I want to put on something like this. Or like maybe there's people visiting. And it's like, man, I really feel like listening to something like this, but I can't because, But every now and then you get this album where it's like I can like sneak listen. Like it's what I want to listen to, but it's not so in your face about it that the casual observer will pick up on it type of a thing. So an example is I feel like the most recent Tool album kind of does that. Like it's rock, it's metal, but it's not metal. It's not like, but it's still great. And so I can have it on and it doesn't upset people who don't like metal. I feel like this is the same kind of thing where you could put this on around people who don't like hip hop, they don't like rap or whatever, and they wouldn't really pick up on it. Like they wouldn't complain about it type of a thing, I feel like this album would slip right in there. And all that to say, because it's so good at what it's doing, it's like a sneak attack. This is fucking fantastic, man. Fantastic. There were some lines in here. I should do my real job and talk about lyrics. Right? Although I suppose I don't have to. People have told me, Bob, don't worry about lyrics so much. I'll try not to, but I still really enjoy them. This blew me away. Let me turn up now. 4 shows a week, 100,000 a piece. We're getting bread now. Fucking A. And then a little bit, Mama, don't worry about nothing. You can kick up your legs now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And it did pose a question in my mind, kind of like something I touched on lightly earlier of, if I made all this money, I would get out of the game. I would, get out of all the bad shit, right? But then I wonder if you're an artist making this kind of music, if the gang activity and all that kind of shit kind of ties into the role and the persona. And so if you lose credibility, which then you lose fans and then you don't make money from rap, like I wonder if it's a bit of a catch-22 feedback loop type situation, Because I obviously don't know. It's been a while since I've been in the rap game. Got out of the crack game years ago. It's just really all I'm trying to say is I want people to be able to enjoy their lives in peace, However, I'll also add, there are some people who they get pretty bored with peace, And we've all kind of come across that. There's people that they just love drama. Some people love drama. Some people just get fucking bored if there's nothing going on. Anyway, let's move on to track 4. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. We're 3 for 3 on hearts. Track 4 is called Check. Produced by London on the track. Dropping in track 4.
I can see that bullshit from a mile away. See it. You can step my money about a mile away. Stack it. I got 3 white bitches like it's powder day. Mink coat with them rolls like a Sharpay. And all of my bitches says they call them Barbies. She looking back like I'm flexing, baby, no way. And lately I've been on that juice. Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Sheesh. Yeah.
Sheesh. I love that ad-lib. That's great. Good shift, vocal there.
Leave it to people, I pull up in Billy's with Latin, they all wanna meet. Yeah, they all wanna agree, don't need put on their pants and they all wanna eat. Season that bitch. Eat that little bitch, I'ma feast that little bitch. Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got.
I want to hear this sheesh one more time. Such a great ad lib. Sheesh. Oh man, this is fucking fun. This is fun. I can see why this has got so many listens. This is fantastic. Great flow through that last bit of the verse to all the parts about, you know, they won't leash on that dick, don't put leash on that dick, mama, see to that dick. The way he was just kind of it was good, man. This is fucking phenomenal.
All of my niggas, they hard, call them Beatles. Niggas was facing, I kept me a Ruger and Regal. Dropping the top on the Bentley, I'm with the Birdman, yeah, the Eagle. Eat out my mind, man, I'm chewing out, I don't know none of these people.
Cool little drop of the production there, and then come back. It's fun.
Yes, I got trust on that word about that. They know they can get wet, and I swear I done got me a chick. I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick. I got a chick. Sheesh. Yeah, I
love the cheese. It's so good.
Yeah, I done got me a chick. I got a chick. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got London on the track.
Great, fucking great song. Great song. That was fantastic. I mean, just absolutely fantastic. I was thinking of something. I almost said this a couple of tracks earlier, but I didn't want to say it too soon. I want to try and settle into what I'm listening to before I start cracking off all kinds of opinions, right? Well, this is 2015. I don't know where this lands in terms of, I'm gonna say the offensive term now, okay? The offensive term, mumble rap. Oh, don't say that, Bob. But you know, I've seen people criticize that style of rapping, and you know, you start getting in like the old head territory, right? This is fun. To me, there's no. I mean, if you listen closely, he's kind of like blurring the words a little bit, which I have no problem with at all. But the reason why I mention all this is because I wonder about, okay, this is, I don't know if this like blew up when it came out, or maybe it's so highly regarded, or both, or whatever, but if other people started to try and emulate this, and in emulating, all they did was just and then here comes the term mumble rap, and you know, these people sound like shit. They ain't even rapping no more. I've seen the clip from Snoop Dogg. You know, he's like fucking talking shit on all of it, basically. But I actually, there is a point. My actual point is, like, I feel like the people who do this poorly, they don't understand. You have to make it fun. You have to make it playful. And that's what Young Thug is doing so well. It's just fucking playful. And in the playfulness, the reason why it's so enjoyable is because it's a surprise. You know, like with people, if you're rapping and it's always the same sound, the same style, the same flow, you just kind of get bored, you know? And so you got to have these variations, these inflections and these pops and these slowdowns and these speed it up, and it's just great. And Young Thug is fucking killing it in that department. Killing it. This is so easy to listen to. And I'm so excited about it because with music, you know, it's about playing. It's not work, it's play. And he's just captured that so well thus far. Fantastic. And, you know, I'm sitting here thinking, the cool thing about this, I could listen to this at any time. I could you want to listen to Barter 6? Yeah, put it on. Now, those of you who are paying attention early, and you know the criteria for my 10, three bits, right? No skips, obviously. I can listen to it at any time right now. I don't turn it off until it's done. That's the hardest one to clear, always. I have to listen to it all the way through, top to bottom. We'll see what happens. Track 5's called Never Had It. It's featuring Young Dolph, produced by Wheezy. Let's drop in track 5.
Yeah. 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 What's hell? Pussy niggas acting like they never had shit. All these bitches acting like they never had shit. I got a bad bitch, she say she always had shit. All these flawless diamonds got it looking glassy. Get that nigga slipping, I'ma do him nasty. Check out my attire, this expensive fabric. Ay, we can wrestle just like Randy Savage. My jury is cold as an addict. The good shit that I smoke will blow your lungs out. I'm a walking, not clutching like it's a choir house. All your bitches that busted, they live in your house. What goes up, come down, my nigga, north, south. I done ran on them M's without a tour now. She done stuck the fuck game, Christian Couture now. These niggas thought that they knew it, but they don't know it now. I swear to God, they pursuing that on my shows now. Ay, hot out my bed and hot right in the fall.
Slows it down.
Ay, bitch, don't get close, this a motherfucking
Great
warning.
skirts on this album
Ay,
too.
Warning you, suck that dick good on the motherfucking word. Ay,
Jesus.
she ran away from my weed like he farted. She don't want swallow, so I put it on her neck. I beat that pussy, yo, she not as a parade. I got a bad bitch, she say she always had shit. All these flawless diamonds got it looking glassy. Get that nigga slipping, I'ma do him nasty. Check out my attire, this expensive fabric. We can wrestle just like Randy Savage. My jury is cold as an addict.
It's been fun listening to it. The funny lines. I don't know if I'm really going to mention them. I'm laughing. You guys know the parts I'm laughing at. I'm just enjoying the voice. I'm trying to kind of keep to the vibe. But it's neat. Just the different rhythms that he's using. And then earlier, he's fucking speeding up and he's slowing down. It's just fucking great, man. And I'm to the territory of repeating myself. Like, we're only on track 5. If it's like this all the way through, this is fucking phenomenal. I love the idea of weed so strong it blows your lungs out.
I done ran on them M's without a tour now. She done stuck the fuck game, Christian Couture now. These niggas thought that they knew it, but they don't know it now. I swear to God, they pursuing that on my shows.
Took the roll on, put the Breitling back on. Walk in the room and I cut the lights on. Why you spinning like that? Cause I ain't never had shit. Just that real nigga paper route, wide sell shit. Never loved a bitch, but I love money. In the church paying my tithes with drug money. We ain't got a new plug, got mama a new house and a couple new coops. That's how a young nigga live. Pull up in that new drop, that thing nasty. Mama call on my big booty bitch trash.
Pussy niggas acting like they never had shit. All these bitches acting like they never had shit. I got a bad bitch, she say she always had shit. All these flawless diamonds got it looking glassy. She done stuck the fuck game, Christian Couture now. These niggas thought that they knew it, but they don't know it now. I swear to God, they pursuing that on my shows now.
So I'm having kind of a fun experience right now, real time, because I've been praising the album thus far, rightfully so. Enjoying the album and thinking it's great is the right opinion. I don't care what anybody else says. But what's fun with this kind of music is you can listen to it and not listen to it. Like it's on, and it's great because there's something about this right now, man, where it just kind of weaves into your thought process. And so my brain was I kept trying to like focus, and I just kept drifting off. Because there's just something about, I don't know why or what or how, but there's something about this music where it gets in and it melds with all the thought processes, and then I just start daydreaming about all this different stuff. Which I think that's a compliment, right? Because to me, if I think of that functionality, I think of music that does that. Really, it's you're relaxing. You're not containing. You're not restricted. You're kind of like spilling out, opening up, letting your mind relax. And when it relaxes, it wanders, In a sense, not all the time. Like if you're trying to go to sleep and your brain's all over the place, like, God damn it. Really interesting line I wanted to touch on here. In the church, pay my tithes with drug money. Thank you, God. You could have an hour-long discussion about that line right there. In the church, paying my tithes with drug money. Thank you, God. That one, and that's kind of what triggered my brain to like wander off, because I started thinking about that. And then there was another line that sent me off in another direction. Mama always told me to dress to kill. My uncle always told me pack the steel, which reminded me of a song. I don't remember who it is. I don't remember what song it is, but one of the lyrics was, essentially mom saying, Be Nice, Don't Hurt Nobody. Dad was saying pack a shotty or become a body or something like that, right? Basically, Dad's saying you better carry a gun, otherwise you're going to get killed. And Mom's saying don't hurt anybody. I don't remember what. I want to say Lupe Fiasco. I don't think that's true. Leave a comment if you're here. Leave a comment. What song am I thinking of? Where it's the mom saying, be nice, don't hurt nobody. Dad said, pack the heat, catch a body or be a body. I think is what it was. Catch a body or be a body. Maybe it was J. Cole. I can't remember. It might have been J. Cole. I think digging through the brain there. I go through a lot of songs, so I hope you guys can forgive me in not remembering every single one. I go through a lot of music. Great. This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I really want to talk about this whole paying ties with drug money and thanking God for that. That's just, I could, maybe I'll hit up Gabe. Gabe, you and I will talk about that because I know you're a person of faith and I'm no longer a person of faith. And we could just go back and forth on that for hours, man. Holy shit. This is great. God, this is great. All right, track 6 is called Dream. It's featuring Yak Gotti, produced by Wheezy. Dropping into track 6.
A young nigga life is a dream. Yeah, we ain't let no hoes in
A little bit slower. Cool.
When my diamond speed, they say bling. Yeah, diamond no crime scene. Yeah, did that rich shit. I eat fish and grits. Kept me pulling with my dog, just like Michael Vick. I don't give no damn if they throw it off, I won't fucking miss. Bitch, I'm so up, no sleeping brown. Wouldn't talk to him about shit. You did. I want you to talk to the hand while I talk to bands. I might go on and stop playing and take over the land. My money long as school buses, ain't talking no hands. Sit still on cool coming, pull up in this spread. 50 dollars, know what I'm saying? On the bloods of my face.
Great sound
on the blood
on the production, that echoey stuff in the background.
PS3, I'm not playing. Go gentle on my little man. Yeah, the diamonds, no crime scene. Yeah. Did that rich shit, I eat fish and grits.
That subtle drop right there was so great.
I don't give no damn if they throw it off, I won't fucking miss. Bitch, I'm so up, no sleeping brown. Wouldn't talk to him about shit. Hey, how you doing? I got bodies.
This is great. This might be my favorite. I love it.
My water, yeah, my round, you smack a padre.
And I love how subtle that drop is right there. The hype up, and subtle. It's so great.
Diamonds, no crime scene. Yeah. Did that rich shit, I eat fish and grits. Kept me pulling with my dog, just like Michael Vick. I don't give no damn if they throw it off, I won't fucking miss. Bitch, I'm so up, no sleeping brown. Wouldn't talk to him about shit. You dig?
Yeah, this is fun. This might be my favorite one. This might be my favorite track, which might be a hot take. I mean, Check is great. Don't get me wrong. But what gets me so excited about this track specifically, the production is basically an ambient track. Basically, if you take out the essentially the trap, I suppose trap beat. I don't know what that's called, the claps or whatever. I don't know my terms very well. If you take that out, which is kind of giving the structure of I suppose the tempo, and you just have everything else that kind of like soothing, calm synth, and then that do. It's basically an ambient track. So this is fucking fascinating to me because my mind's kind of like exploding right now. I've listened to ambient for so long, probably 20 years now. And I've always enjoyed it. And, back in the day, listening to ambient, loving ambient, never ever thought I'd really listen to rap, right? And now, not only am I listening to rap, I'm listening to trap. And I'm listening, basically, I never thought the Venn diagram, the circles of ambient and hip hop would cross over at all, right? Dream is fantastic. What a perfect blend. This is amazing. This is an amazing album. God damn. So good. Incredible. Track 7 is called Dome. It's featuring Duke, Lil Duke. Spotify says Duke. Which threw me off when I was pulling it up. on Spotify. I was like, Drake? You know, you just kind of glance at it. Because I did Drake last week. Fucking Drake? Where the hell did he come from? I wouldn't be surprised. But also, I'd be very surprised at the same time. Anyway, okay. Track 7, Dome. Here we go. Dream was amazing. Yeah. Love the production on Dream.
Okay.
Totally in my ambient space with that.
I got like 5 million and 1,200,000 hoes. They dripping all over my motherfucking clothes. Let's go off the dome. I can't make it home. No, I fucked her, I boned her. She leaving aroma. They calling my phone up. My girl like, what's going on up? She sucking, put me in a coma. I nut on that bitch on my sofa.
I'll pause real quick to talk about Drake. I know. Because people ask me, why are you so hard on Drake? You know, other people, Young Thug does this and you laugh. But if Drake did it, you'd be like, oh, this is dumb. Because Drake takes himself seriously when he does it. He takes himself seriously. Well, not all the time, most of the time. This shit is clearly, he's just being ridiculous. Now, it's probably also some truth in it. But, you know, I've got like 5 million and 1,200,000 hoes. Yeah, it says racks, but still, it's just the idea of having over 5 million hoes that you're nutting on your coat, on your sofa. This is hilarious. This is ridiculous. Absurd. I like absurdities.
Digging suit, chucks, flat hanging to the right. Put that young bitch in the buck. Kick her then fuck her all day and all night. I'm in that bitch with Lil Duke. No way, you can't be with me, you too. Go away, put that bitch up from my deuce. Slow day, I'ma sell at least like 2.
Thugger, what it do? Riding in the fast lane, I'm a loser. All these drugs that we abusing. Addicted to winning, not losing. I'm in the kitchen just cooking. Middle finger to a bucket. Fuck running off. Fuck nigga, I took it. Diamond so wet, I might need a deuce. 458 California Rari. I got that old money, call it a time. Let's go off the dome. I trap by the dome. Keep a couple grinds in my field pocket. Keep a pocket rocket on me. I ain't no guessing if I'm gon' pop it. Got a lot of blood homies. And guess what? It ain't no stopping.
Hop in the car and I'm wild and I'm styling. I hop out it cause I'm a drought.
Good foul.
What nigga try me no headed bow. I'ma pull up and make it rain shower. I'm a little kid when it come to that pussy. I hop up like the icy towel. Hop up. Yeah. I would rather be a coyote than be a cow. Damn.
I wonder what that means. I'd rather be a coyote than a coward.
No criminal E, caught him by surprise, he was still yawning.
What's going on? Yeah. This is a cool song too, man. It's great. Huh. So I was thinking during this song, I've kind of reached the point of the album where I don't even want to do a reaction to it anymore because so chill. I just want to sit and listen to it. Like I want to put on Diablo 4, turn off all the sound from the game and just have this on and just completely fucking zone out, you know? This is great. And the other thing too is I'm at the point where it's like I don't really know how to describe my enjoyment other than it's great. We are 7 for 7 on Hearts. No skips thus far. Let's move on to track 8. It's called Halftime. It's produced by Kip Hilson. So this is a new producer thus far. It's been Wheezy in London, right? I think so. I think it's just been Wheezy in London. Anyway. All right, here we go. Track 8, Halftime.
Turn up.
Thug.
Already a cool little beat too.
Thug.
Let's go.
Halftime. Half a perky, half a Zany nigga. Halftime. Half a paper up, ate my nigga. Halftime. Tryna rock that stick, turning body to halftime. Boom. Yeah. Hit the streets and tear that bitch up like a
dude.
beat. No Tennessee,
Kind of in that
chain on my neck
Aphex Twin feel again. Ambient.
Bitch, I own the rock, not gecs, rock your dick. War ready like Tracy T. You did. Rest on rest. Just might pull up on my spider. All my diamonds black. You can motherfucking night 'em. All these pussy nigga wet. I'ma murk 'em every night 'em. Pull up screaming blink.
Long ass skirt.
Got 100 million flat like my motherfucking idol. I might eat it, I might lick it, but I swear I'll never bite 'em. Every time I dress myself, it go motherfucking viral. Pussy nigga still is swag. Bring my shit back like recycles.
Great fucking beat. I like how it kind of went through that tempo change and then dropped back down again.
Every time I see her, she lick her cleavage. Fuck her on the $10,000 bed. I got Hot Wheels like a motherfucking jet. Chanel vintage, but this shit is real.
Oh, weird. Putting an effect on the voice. I want to go through this verse. I haven't really touched on lyrics a lot. There's a lot of stuff that's going to go over my head. I don't get it. But that's why I want to go through it. So it'll just be fun. Halftime. Half a perky, half a Zanny. Halftime. Okay. Half a pint. Pour up an 8. Halftime. Okay. Trying to rob. That stick turned his body to halftime. Okay. Hit the streets and tear this bitch up like I'm Willie B. Oh, Willie Beeman. Any Given Sunday. I actually know that reference. Nice. Great movie. Great movie. No Tennessee, but the chain on my neck is a T. Okay, I don't know. Maybe that's probably just the shape of the jewelry or whatever, but I don't know what the T exactly represents. I'm not going to click the annotations. I'm just going to go through with this and just see what I can get and just not worry about it. No Memph Bleak. I own the rock, not Jay-Z. You dig? No, I don't get that. I know Jay-Z and Rockefeller, but I don't know the rock that he's referring to. War ready like Tracy T. No, don't know that one. Racks on racks on racks. This might pull up on my spider. Spider is like a, it's not a car, but it's also not a, maybe it is a car. I'm thinking of the 3-wheeled things. Are those spiders? I don't know. Or maybe the spider is like, I'm going to click that one. Let's see the picture. Oh, it is a car. Oh, it's a Ferrari. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I was wrong. Severely wrong. All my diamonds black, you can motherfucking knight 'em. I think that's just a cool line. I don't really know all the meaning there. All these pussy people whack. I'm gonna murk 'em every night. And there's long ass skirts going through all this shit too, right? Pull up screaming, brat. Got my motor out of Viper. Got 100 million flat like my motherfucking idol. I might eat it. I might lick it. But I swear I'll never bite 'em. This has got to be a reference to maybe Lil Wayne, I think, maybe. I'll never bite him, meaning I'm not going to rap like him. I won't steal his style or his lyrics, I'm assuming. Every time I dress for myself, it go motherfucking viral. So I guess he like wears women's clothes and all this other stuff, and people get all freaked out back in the day about it. It's funny how much things have changed, right? This is 2015. Now it's 8 years later, and just think about that. In 8 years, how much things have changed. This is something I wish people would kind of recognize. I think they get so caught up in their own activism, they don't realize things are changing. And it's like, it's not happening fast enough. It's happening pretty fast, y'all. It's happening pretty fast. They're stealing swag, bring my shit back like recycles. Okay. I might ask her for some head. I don't know that hoe. I act like she's dead. Insurance on my money like a wreck. Maybe that's just a play on insurance. You have insurance when there's an accident, but insurance on my money, I don't know. Every time I see her, she licked the cleavage. Fuck her on a $10,000 bet. I could never love her. Fuck her head. Suck my dick, Beavis. No butthead. That, I think, is just probably more silly wordplay, but I don't really understand the meaning, why he's referencing Beavis and Butthead. Cocaine white, like Justin Bieber. Which, there was something flying around on Twitter the other day. Something about cocaine white, and people were filling in the blanks or whatever. So maybe this is where that line comes from. I might show the racks and tease the bitch. I might want it, but I don't need the bitch. I've been flooded out by Jesus, bitch. What? I don't know. I want your pizza, Little Caesars. Bitch. This is why I wanted to go through the verse, because I was like, I have no idea what's going on. Ninth Ward. I buy my diesel, bitch. I don't want to talk or see a snitch. No teacher, we chalk and shit. I'm assuming that's just kind of the idea of, teachers use chalkboards. He's killing people, so they're outlining the body. Maybe, I don't fucking know. I passed school. I'm passing all the staffs. I don't know. I just want that neck like a giraffe. Okay. I like fish and water. I'm a bear. What? Just completely fucking random. I have no idea, man. 17.5, I shave it like it's Nair. Lay out, watch the kids like a daycare. I don't play games. I'm not the fair. I got Hot Wheels like a motherfucking chariot. Oh. Okay, I can kind of get that one. That's like a play on, Hot Wheels the toy, but his Hot Wheels are outfitted like a chariot, and chariots always had like crazy wheels, right? For the fucking, what was it, like the races, I guess, that they used to do, and they would slam into. I have no idea. Chanel vintage, this shit is rare. Crazy. I have no idea. Let's keep going. Very blurry sound. It's interesting.
I done figured this shit out of you. Nigga gon' bite on my swag as a virus. Oh, I done the swag and I pull up on bitches dressed in all white like Miley Cyrus. Yeah, no, I'm not gay. I fuck bitches on bitches. I whip out, she suck on my private. Psyche. Little nigga play, I'ma catch him down bad in the stick. I'm folding like a wallet. Ooh, I swear to God, it's only one of me and these bitches 3D like a trolley. Ooh, I'm walking through it like tons of the ones and these bitches grabbing them at Follies. Hey, that was very good time.
Huh.
Hey, real good time. Hey, ooh, good time.
I'm kind of sitting having a philosophical moment just because one of the parables I love is maybe. It's you can look it up. Alan Watts does it. It's pretty popular. It's pretty well known. But the whole idea of maybe. Oh, this happened. Isn't that terrible? Maybe. Oh, this thing happened to you. Isn't that amazing? Maybe. The idea of in the moment, it might seem like certain things are wonderful or horrible or whatever. But in the long term, we really don't know. We have no idea. And I was just thinking about that as he's talking about, I've got all this money. I'm going to buy everything. I can't think twice. I'm going to buy everything I want. I can't think twice. And he's kind of living in the moment and how wonderful that is. And now he's in prison. Right now, he's in prison right now. And you would think to yourself, especially if you're any kind of aspiring artist or even if you're just young, and you've got your life to go live and you're trying to come up and have all this, whatever, success. You think, man, if I could just have this happen to me, if I could just have that happen to me, then I'd be good to go. Maybe. And I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, he's probably completely surprised. Like, he's very aware of the lifestyle he's living and decisions being made and consequences that come with them and what's likely to happen, etc., right? But I just want to throw that idea out there because sometimes it's easy to get hung up on, oh, fuck, I didn't get the job. I didn't get the opportunity. I didn't do well on the thing when I had my chance. And now because of it, I'm not going to... Maybe. Yeah, maybe it seems like a loss right now. Maybe not getting that job was the best thing that's going to happen to you because in a month from now, this other job's going to come along that you didn't even know existed. That's way better than the one you wanted. You don't know. You just don't know. This is fun. God, I'm so glad I made this channel. I'm so glad you guys enjoy watching this channel. It's very, very enjoyable. What a wonderful addition to my own life. Maybe. Right. Let's hop into track 9. It's called Amazing. It's featuring gecs. I'll say gecs. Produced by Wheezy. Track 9, Amazing. Sticky Kush. Uh-oh. Sticky Kush. God, I wish I could smoke pot. Come on, feds. Just fucking legalize it already. God damn it.
Nigga, have you ever dreamed I was the man and you a thing? 1 and 2. Anytime I get mad, I can goodbye you. Goddamn, who the hell let rats in the house?
Ooh.
King of lions who let the cats right out of the house. Houston, Texas, when I'm on land, I lean back like a couch. On a plane, I want bad call shots like a spouse. We roll that cushy up, we eat that pussy up. Suck it till you're throwing up. My found them great new hound. I lost her near no buck. Still waiting on that Bentley truck. Stop playing, look bitty boy, you duck. You ain't why I said nigga, you ain't in the hut. I might stop by you like that little bitch lush. I pull up and chop at your cousin, your bust. Little nigga, you know what it was. You know what it is, you know what it does. I'm making your old lady shake it. She sucking too slow, I'm impatient. My diamonds so wet like a baby. Don't know where to go, I'm amazing. What's amazing, I don't know.
That's funny.
What's amazing, I don't know.
Oh, trippy. The beat shifts over.
What's amazing? I went and make some more jokes. The tight way. I went and make some more jokes. The right way. I went and make some more jokes.
Interesting variation within this track. Flow's changing, the beat is changing.
Florida living nigga poke it beans.
Yeah, and I'ma ride this bitch tonight. And I just might ride
This part, it's almost like a skip, like a reset type of thing.
I'ma lay down for a tail. Pull up in no school Chevelles. I don't say pictures, they might get revealed. How many times have I asked, are you well? How many times have I popped a perk pill? How many homies at home on a bill? How many times have I told you you shell? How many meals have I ate till I burp? Dropping the top on the moose, ain't no hot top on birds. Hey, I work so hard to get out that dirt. Hey, I'm thinking that this is not at work.
Trippy, man. Huh. And then they just kind of let you hang, which I like. This is almost like Young Thug getting philosophical on us. And the beat with it being kind of odd. I mean, I like it. I like the placement of it too. This track being track 9, that's a good spot for it. Just add a little bit of a variety into it. I mean, it's been such a wonderful ride so far, but that's a good, like if that would have been early or at the end, I don't think that would have worked. Let's go through some of these lyrics. There's 2 sections here that kind of caught me. If I can find it now. I don't know. Here's the chorus. What's amazing? I don't know. And it's on the chorus portion where the beat is almost like a, kind of like a resetting structure instead of a full loop. What's amazing? I don't know. Amazing is a grateful thing. And the reason I focus on that is because then you get into here. The third verse. I make it rain, I hope as well. I pull off the deep, like what in the hell? I don't see pictures. They might get revealed. Interesting line right there. How many times have I asked, are you well? How many times have I popped a perk pill? How many homies at home on the bail? How many times have I told you, you shall? How many meals have I eaten till I burnt? And it's not like this is necessarily that deep. Okay, I don't want to try and oversell something here, but he's just kind of pinging these random questions through his mind, and it ties into this concept of what is amazing. What is amazing? I don't know. And he's describing, there's some amazing shit in this album too that he's discussed in terms of, sounds like he's having a lot of fun, but there's some struggle that comes with it too, of course. But just this concept, this weird like reset. Really what's catching me is so much is the music. What happens with the production when he's doing, how it just kind of bumps back, and it's almost like he's hesitant to accept something that's amazing, and it almost kind of ties into the idea of maybe like he can't identify if this is good or bad. Like what's it going to lead to? Maybe I don't know. Interesting song though. And then what's really cool, you get to the very end. I worked so hard to get out that dirt. I was thinking this is not that work. And I don't really know what that last line specifically means. I was thinking this is not that, because the this and the that, I'm not sure what he's referring to. But there's just this interesting level of hesitation in this album, in this track. Okay, well, I won't pound on that too hard. I'm just gonna let that be. But cool, very cool. All right, let's keep going. Track 10 is called "Knocked Off." It's featuring Birdman, produced by Wheezy and Ricky Rax. All right, track 10, "Knocked Off."
Yeah. Whoa. Hey, I'm gonna beat that pussy up just like a champion. I'm a beast inside these streets like a barbarian. Told my baby in this February we married. We laughing at these pussy boys, they so hilarious. I might get her knocked off. You understand?
Pull some spaghetti.
I might get knocked off while I pull a bank scheme. I might get knocked off just trying to join the team.
Stop. Yeah, we roll these bitches like they centipede. We get this money, flip some honeys, then we blow some G's. Yeah, I gave her life and then I showed her bees. We fuck the world, but now we overseas. Inside of the car, we stash.
I like the production.
We put it down and hit the town. We bout the money trip.
I'm gonna beat that pussy up just like a champion. I'm a beast inside these streets like a barbarian. Told my baby
Oh, it's funny. Beat that pussy up like a champion.
Pussy boys, they so hilarious. I might get her knocked off, pull some spaghetti. I might get her knocked off for a dose of pain.
I gotta figure out what getting knocked off means. Oh, there's no fucking summary at all. It doesn't mean like getting somebody killed. I might get him knocked off just for trying to join the team. Pulling a bank scheme. Get him knocked off for a double sealed pint of lean. I guess so. Probably trying too hard to find meaning. Let's not worry about it. Knowing the phrase, what it means, would make it a little easier to understand what's going on. But I don't really think there's necessarily a lot going on in the song, right? He's just kind of going.
I drink that while you be drinking red. I don't fall in love, I run over it instead. Hey, baby, bobble that big old head. Hey, I'm like, little baby, I don't know your kid. Hey, I keep my pistol, I give you the lead. Hey, they 3D back, call them Ed and yeah. I might get knocked off while I pull a bank scheme. I might get knocked off just trying to join the team.
You know, so that song suffers for me because of me. And I say that because, you know, halftime, I was talking about maybe, amazing, I was kind of like pondering some stuff. And so this is where sometimes the reaction format doesn't work that well. Sometimes the reaction format, this intense listening, paying attention, talking about it, it ruins the flow. You know, the vibe. And I you guys know that just as well as I do. Every now and then I see comments, Bob, stop fucking talking so much. Right? The reason I say this, though, is because as I was listening to this song, I was kind of like, you know, I'm kind of to the point where I'm good. Like, I've heard what I need to hear. This song's cool, but I wasn't super into it. And I think, you know, it's a little bit of a slower track, slower vibe. I like it. I gave it a heart. But sometimes the slower, not much to pick apart, analyze, it just doesn't necessarily work that well in this structure. But also, I think about it, if I wasn't pausing, if I wasn't talking, if I was just listening to the album, you'd roll right out of Amazing, right into this one, right out of this one, into the next one, which is called OD. Like, so it's my own fault. Like this, the track suffers a little bit, like I said, because of me breaking up the flow. Overall, though, it's cool. I like the sound. I love some of these tracks that just remind me of some old school ambient shit. I really like that that's a thing. And I'm so glad I have listened to ambient for so long and I enjoy it, because I think that's a big part of my being able to enjoy this as much as I do trap in general. I was already thinking I need to listen to Rodeo. People talk about Rodeo all the time. I haven't listened to it in a long time. I was just now going to say maybe it's a little overrated, but I haven't listened to it in a long, so I need to listen to it again before I start mouthing off about how it's overrated. But I wonder where people rank these two to each other, Rodeo and Barter 6. Because so far I'm enjoying the shit out of this. And I think it's because there is lyrical detachment. You don't have to necessarily follow what's being said. It's just sound. It's all sound. Whereas Rodeo's got some lyrics, which I obviously enjoy, but maybe that detracts from just the sound experience. Who knows? Track 11 is called Odie. It's produced by Wheezy. Let's drop in. Cool, kind of just spacious right here.
Hey, bring me a lighter.
Feels like the next day or something, you know? The sun's coming up.
I think I'm ODing on drugs. Nigga, I started a fight inside the club. Never switched up on my brew, I'm not a dog. I got a funeral car outside sitting on some dogs. Baby say she don't help me out with my problems. I'm still streaming, fuck the crunch stoppers. Yes, I'll hit you, won't go do a duck for my partner. Yeah, right in the back just like a stroke for my partner. Knock if you buff for my partner. Yeah, I show love for my partner. I'ma fuck her when I leave the club just for my partner. I'ma pull off and take off on my plug, that for my partner. I can live life on the boat like nautical with my partner. That's my motherfucking partner in crime, baby. And you know I'm never stopping the Tyler, baby. And you know it's not a doubt on my mile, baby. You know I'm doing it for the slam, baby. I'm a big beast, yeah, we're dirt beast. You can't see me, I'm tired of these
interesting. The staggered vocals here.
R.I.P. Mike Brown for the cops. Streaming R.I.P. Beanie shooting up a block. No clock, little nigga sit back and watch. Me move all of these chicken, little nigga don't pop pie. When my palm go to engine, boy, I get missing. Whipping up fake dope in big dope kitchen. You kitty ones flying no biscuit. This money I'm getting, it got me ODing on drugs.
That overlay right there between the beat and his vocals was funky.
On my brew, I'm not a dog. I got a funeral car outside sitting on some doors. Baby say she don't help me out with my problems. I'm still streaming, fuck the crunch stoppers. Yes, I'll hit you, won't go do a duck for my partner. Yeah, right in the back just like a stroke for my partner.
This is kind of a... I feel like this is Thug opening up. You know, it's not very specific. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's not very specific to me because I don't fully understand what's being said in terms of like his partner and stuff. But he's talking about, you know, R.I.P. Where the fuck was it? R.I.P. Mike Brown. There was somebody else who fucking died too, right? Anyway, fuck, I don't know. The sound of the production is really... It makes it feel like he's just out in the, like, it's the just open desert and there's nobody around and the sun is just barely starting to rise. So it's just a little bit of color in the sky and he's just like lost. That's what it feels like for me. The sound. And the chorus, you're ODing on drugs. I started a fight inside the club, you know, and he's just kind of going through these things. Never switched up on my brew. I'm not a dub. I don't really know what that means. I got a foreign car sitting on some dub. Sure. Baby said she's going to help me out with my problems. I'm still screaming, fuck the Crime Stoppers. I'll hit you up. Right in the back, just like a scrub for my partner. That's got to be a TLC reference, right? Knock if you buck. I show love. I'm going to pull off and take off for my partner. So there's all these references to my partner. And I feel like he's expressing a loss. And him saying ODing on drugs, especially at the beginning, I think I might be ODing on drugs. I don't know, maybe he had like a bad trip. Maybe that's kind of what it is. I don't know. ODing on drugs, bring me a lighter, somebody please. I don't know, it's just weird. There's just this really strong feeling of just vacant, a hole, and it's like this hole is eating him alive from the inside, like the hole is slowly dissolving and getting bigger, and it's dissolving and eating him as the hole gets bigger. That's what it feels like with the production and the way he's kind of rolling through everything.
Darling, right, yeah. do it for your slime. Dora, yeah, I do it for your slime. Big dog, yeah, I do it for your slime. Hey, Jeff, I do it for your slime. Junior, I do it for you. Keisha, I do it for you. Beanie, I do it for you. Angela, I do it for you. Sheen, I do it for you. Gregory, I do it for you. Cat, I do it for you. On phone.
I'm going to do something I don't do very often. I'm going to back it up. And I want you to kind of, in a like a cinematic way, you know, we'll add our own effect to this song. But picture Young Thug or anybody, whoever, just a person out in the desert, alone, maybe kind of strung out. Maybe they're, you know, a little confused, but just more like lost in their head and just kind of and going through this verse. And it's dark. It's early morning. The desert's kind of big and flat and open. I don't know how many of you have ever not been to a desert. You can kind of see like a ridge line off in the distance. And so there's the horizon, and maybe there's a little bit of clouds in the sky. So that's catching some light from the sun. But the sun isn't up yet. You know, the sky is just kind of like a dark blue, and there's a little bit of light off on the horizon, and there's a silhouette of a mountain range. And there's this person just wandering around in the desert alone, saying all this shit.
Darling, right, yeah, I do it for your slime. Dora, yeah, I do it for your slime. Big dog, yeah, I do it for your slime. Hey, Jeff, I do it for your slime. Junior, I do it for you. Keisha, I do it for you. Beanie, I do it for you. Angela, I do it for you. Sheen, I do it for you. Gregory, I do it for you. Cat, I do it for you. On phone, I do it for you. House of love in a zoo. I take care of my kids no matter what else I do. Rocco, I do. Yeah, now that God, that is true. My niggas, they want some clothes bandit. Now they dealing with bad bitches and they know they have it. And they show they have it. Bitch, we photograph it. I might put mud on my truck and hop out clean and dab it. Free my little brother Bean and you know I'm savage, y'all. But he don't wrestle no randy. Pussy clean, she don't need panties. I see right through this bitch like she panoramic, y'all. I treat that beef just like fucking man with. I'm in my motherfucking pot of the crime, baby. And you know I never stop in the Tyler, baby. And you know it's not a doubt on my mile, baby. Niggas know I'm doing it for the slander, baby.
This is one of those songs where I would love to be able to talk to the artist about where they were in their mental space when they made this song. Because, you know, I like my idea, but I was a little heavy-handed with it, right? I kind of sold it pretty hard, I think. But it was so easy for me to picture just somebody. The sound of the song feels so just lost and open and just kind of this person rapid firing all these concerns, essentially. But when they record this, he's in the booth, you know? He's in the booth, all closed in, and it's so, my idea, the visual for it, obviously doesn't work because you're closed into this booth, and there's, you know, probably a window, and there's people right there, and who knows what. Right? It's been a while since I've recorded any of my own vocals, right? It's just interesting because this song, with the production the way it is, the way the vocals are being poured out, the kind of haphazard yet consistent thing, it's this weird mix of just random but focused at the same time in terms of like the topic. It's kind of all over the place, but the all over the place seems to be focused on people in this kind of hole that exists, or it feels like it exists. And so I just wonder what it was like for Thug when he went into the booth and he just, you know, eyes closed. That's what I picture, just eyes closed and just fucking rattling all these things off. Because it almost does get into this feel of like stream of consciousness type of rapping where he just is letting his mind go. Easy to do with that kind of production. That sound. I like OD. The album's taking a turn. It's different. The first half was, I don't know, it's subtle. It's going to be interesting to listen to it again. There's 2 more tracks. I'm curious to see how we close out. We're 11 for 11 on Hearts. So we're no skips yet. No skips. Track 11 is called Numbers, produced by London on the track. Or I'm sorry, 12. Track 12. 2 more songs. I'm really curious to see how this album ends. How it concludes. Here we go. Because it's gotten a little Little less playful. Oh, we got some piano, we got some thunder. It's kind of gotten darker. And that's not a problem, it's just surprising to me.
I go up and away. And I got all hunters, they wrinkle like a Sharpay. I'm the realest nigga inside the A. Had them boys in Atlanta, they don't play, Had them boys from Atlanta, told them cage, Had them boys from Atlanta, got bananas for these monkey niggas. Like I plenty ammo for your fumbling nigga. Ammo for these pussy motherfuckers. Ran up by the I want tears from your mother. Fuck niggas tripping, I get prison and fuck your father. I'ma tell them one time ain't going further. I'm doing numbers. I got bands in the bender, and I'm beating David Banner, and I'm smoking no cabana, leaning, moving slow as grandma. Hold the run and spit them commas, and now it's thunder. Count 100, want 100 more, that's hunger. I'm over these pussy motherfuckers. Ran up by what I got, I want tears from your mother. Fuck niggas dripping, I get prison and fuck your father. I'ma tell them one time ain't going further. I'm doing numbers. I'ma tell them one time.
This song seems very specific, but I have no idea what it's about. So I'm just going to let it be what it is. I can't really take it apart. There you go.
Wait. Them boys in Atlanta, they don't play, Had them boys from Atlanta, told them cage, Had them boys from Atlanta, got bananas for these monkey niggas.
Very great sound of the vocals through there. It's almost like a trance.
I'ma tell them one time ain't going further. I'm doing numbers.
And what was so cool about that section is it's like a great blend of speaking clearly enough to hear what he's saying, but also just kind of blurring it a little bit, taking all the hard edges off of the words. So he just kind of la 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 la. You know, with the thunder in there, I thought we were gonna go dark, but the song overall is kind of light. But it also, God, I don't know what to make of this, because I don't want to speak on it too much because I'm just gonna be completely talking out my ass. But with this song, I just get the impression that it feels like he thinks this isn't going to last forever. But would I say that if I didn't know already that he's in jail right now? You know, like, I don't know. I think I'm just kind of like making shit up because of knowledge of what's happening now compared to what he was doing back then. Interesting song. I don't know what to think about that one. I mean, I like it. I like the sound. Give it a heart. But I certainly would not skip it. So far, there's no skips. We got one final track. It's called Just Might Be, produced by Wheezy. The conclusion for Barter 6. Really kind of curious. I don't expect anything, massive departure or whatever, but let's see. Let's see how this wraps up.
Yeah. I'm going to see.
I like this summary. Thugger creates another beautiful track about his bitches, money, and drugs.
Hey, man, get your motherfucking hand away from my son, man. Living life, bro, I'm happy. Nothing more, nothing less. Baby, you know that I might be the real little nigga you ever gonna see.
Oh, wow.
Baby, you know that I might be the true little nigga that you wanna be. Baby, you know that I might be the rich little nigga you ever gonna treat. And you know that I might just scoop that little bitch up off her feet. All of these niggas, they know that they fallin' and everyone wanna be me. All of these bitches don't wanna be cheated on, but all these bitches won't cheat. All of these bitches won't be the new wifey, but all of these bitches be cheap. All of these rappers, I swear that they watering now and on the chlorine. Feed me. These pussy niggas tighter than a wedgie, Ouija. I live like a sniper, they can't see me. Her heart like an old diaper, I can't leave me. I'm drinking on that motherfucking mud. Yeah, okay, my fucking back pocket fat like a butt. I swear I'm a blood, I could never be a cut. You can't roger that like my motherfucking buzz. Baby, you know that I might be the real little nigga you ever gonna see. Baby, you know that I might be the true little nigga that you wanna be. Baby, you know that I might be the rich little nigga you ever could treat. And you know that I might just
cool pairing with the flow and the production here.
They falling and everyone wanna be me. That's called breathing. That's how you know that bitch breathe, fool.
I like the space right here.
Okay, you know all my diamonds got no flaw. Mama moved to 85 north, not 85 south. I think these hoes piranhas, excluding my baby mamas. I take care of my daddy mama by pulling up with them bonus. If I ain't treat you good, little baby, just know it's coming. You did my nigga wrong, I know it was last summer. Lying to me, telling me on a bond like Osama. I wish I could spend 50 bands on Tom for grandmama. How could that nigga hit with a bottle? Yeah. Baby, you know that I might be the real little nigga you ever gonna see. Baby, you know that I might be the true little nigga that you wanna be. Baby, you know that I might be the rich little nigga you ever could treat. And you know that I might just scoop that little bitch up off her feet. All of these rappers, I swear that they watering down. And on the chlorine, bitch. Yeah, I'm about to clean some motherfucker.
I'm the chlorine, bitch.
I got on flu, but you know, still dripping, you know what I'm saying?
Well, 13 for 13 on hearts. Strong closer. You know, I think that's a good selection there for the final song. It would have felt weird. Dude, the playlist structure is great for this album. I really, really like the flow of the songs. This chorus, you know, all these people know that they're falling. Everybody wants to be me. All these bitches don't want to be cheated, but all these bitches want to cheat. They all want to be the new wifey, but they all be cheating. Yeah. Interesting, man. Interesting. You know, first of all, that was trap excellence, in my opinion. That was great. I fucking love that whole thing. And what's neat about it, too, is it's funny. It's misleading. Like, it brings you in with all these great opening tracks. And it's funny, and I was laughing a lot first half. And then it just slowly edges you over into this other space where, without realizing it, Thugger opens up. He's you know, he starts you off with this is great and I got money, you know, a lot of having fun. And then as you work through that layer of fun, you start to get into some stuff that isn't that much fun. And I'm impressed with how subtle it happens and how well it happens. And I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just reading a little too much into it. Like, you know, that's one thing when you sit down with these albums and you go line by line, and not that I did that with this album specifically, but it's just cool because I loved the musical experience. I loved the vocal experience. But then there was like this hidden gem of this little tiny story through the album. And it's almost like this an emotional, philosophical consideration it's so off to the side. You can't really like put your finger on it in terms of pointing it out or explaining it, but you can like feel it. So the production really, really is hitting the mark. And then too, some of these things, man, like this chorus, it'll be interesting to listen to this album again and see how I feel about it. I already can't wait to. This is great gaming music, fantastic gaming music. You just put it on, and you don't have to pay attention to it, but it just weaves into your brain, like I was saying earlier. But this chorus, you know, it was neat that he went kind of rapid flow over this, you know, with the production. But then it's almost like a representative of how often this shit goes through his head too. All these bitches, and they want to be my wife, but they're all cheating, but they get pissed off if I cheat on them, but they're cheating on whoever. And it's like all the fucking, God, it's over. Oh, it's almost like a level of an anxiety, how much it pings the brain, you know? And it's kind of neat because it does give you some insight into this guy's mind, in the sense of it feels like this is just something that it's like a pinging radar. Boop, boop. This is always here. Doot, doot, you know? It's there. This issue of women and they want to be with me, but they don't want me to cheat on them, but they cheat to be with me and they want to be my wife, but they want it's just this fucking constantly pinging like a fucking thorn in your shoe type of thing. Every step you take, there it is. You know, all the time. Always present. What a fucking ride. And like I said before too, let me repeating myself. It's so subtle. It's not in your face about it. It's really kind of neat. I can't explain how they did it, but they did it. And that's the neat thing about those great albums. There's this intangible quality. It can't be bottled up and reproduced. Lightning in a bottle type of thing. You catch it, and it just somehow, some way, it worked. Whatever we did, however we did it, and then people try and do it again. No, we can't recreate it. This is one of those albums that just feels like the subtlety that exists in it is so great. I want to call it like rich subtlety, which doesn't make any sense. But it's there. It's always there, but it's not there. Fucking fun. Okay. Well, if you're on YouTube, this is the end for you, my friends. Patreon only, music video reaction time.